Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. The Lord of Shadows and AuldDragon are defeated. Will there be another form, or are we done? Let's find out. Auld acquires the Sword of Shadows. Is that really a good thing? I'm not sure that I want that.
But I am AuldDragon, master of all things.
Apparently not.
My reign is not over. It cannot be.
Oh, I think it can be.
Accursed luminary.
Oh. Go disintegrate. Or blow up. Well, they blew up quite nicely. So, is that it?
It's over.
That's what I was wondering. A mysterious voice reverberates around the room.
You have done well to defeat AuldDragon. Thanks to you, life and light will return to Erdrea at last.
Whose voice is that? No one's in their costumes.
Who was that?
I already asked that. Yeah, floating castle might be falling.
We need to get out of here now.
Run away! Stupid load-bearing bosses! Although, I mean, in this case, it does kind of make sense. Big whale? That was some timely saving there, big whale.
We finally got rid of AuldDragon.
Goodbye, good source of gems.
Yes, but so many lives have been lost. Look, that light! Does this mean?
Yeah, I can't keep a good tree down.
Yes, the World Tree. It's alive.
That's some impressive magic there. All it took was defeating a load-bearing boss. So, what do we do now?
AuldDragon's passing must have freed the heart of Yggdrasil from his clutches.
On the other hand, I do have the Sword of Shadows.
I wish Veronica could have been here to see this.
I think it's time to go home, don't you?
is home, though? Well, I hope there's some post-credit stuff. I have greatly enjoyed the game so far. Spoiler, I'm pretty sure there's post-game stuff. Rasmus Hardiker, Gunnar Cothery, Lauren Coe, Jessica Clark, Shai Matheson. I don't recognize any of these names. Probably would if I looked some of them up. Like, recognize things that they've done. And yeah, we took Sylvando home first, apparently. I kinda don't like silent endings, though. Elite minigame planners. Yeah, makes sense. Are we taking Rab back to the ruins of Dundrasil so that he can live there alone among the ruins? No, we're just visiting the grave. Okay. Don't make him leave yet. Come on. I guess we are leaving him. I mean, I am the rightful king of this place. I should probably rebuild. Should probably do that. So Cetacea, why will you let everyone off here now, but not in the regular gameplay? It doesn't seem fair to me. It's so rude. There's a glowing light there. It always kind of saddens me when the post-game has everyone splitting up again, rather than, you know, being together in one place afterwards. Same city kind of thing. Surprised they're not asking me to stay there. Oh, that's kind of sad. Still didn't get any explanation about those things. Again, one of the reasons why I'm pretty sure there's post-game. Well, that, and I've seen that there's more, like, enemies to face. But I'm wondering, what I mean is, I'm wondering if there's something post-game to do with all that stuff. Would have been fun to have her in the party. Even if she is dressed like Kid from Chrono Cross. See, I mean, we went back and there was like one little line about between the two of them, and I feel like there should be actual dialogue. That's a nice bit of full circle. Interesting. Ah. That's the key for the Tower of Time. Or whatever it was called. Alright, so I'm guessing that the game... Yeah, record your activities in the adventure log. Yes, I will do so. And we'll go with it right there. The end. But there's going to be post-game. I imagine that if we go back and load up that game, we'll get access to it. The Lord of Shadows is defeated, and peace returns to the world. A few days later, Ald and his companions gather in Arborea to remember their friend Veronica. To be continued. Well, we got a new screen there. Alright, Remembrance. Let's go ahead and load it up. Here's what happened so far. Our heroes survive a blistering battle to topple the Lord of Shadows at long, long last. Free from Mordegon's malign influence, the World Tree begins to return to life, and as its healing powers pour out over Erdrea, light and love bring the land alive once more. Their quest complete, there's nothing left for the companions to do now but return home. Or is there? Lord of Shadows is defeated and peace returns to the world. A few days later, Alden and his companions gather in Arborea to remember their friend Veronica. They still are dressed up like that. That's great.
Look, Veronica. Everyone's here to see you. We've come to celebrate with you. The world's at peace at long last. And Yggdrasil's in full bloom again. It's so beautiful.
Not exactly sure if that's in, if bloom is the correct term for that, Serena. Doesn't exactly have flowers.
It still hasn't sunk in, you know? We really did it. We really saved the world.
Of course we did. Yeah, you had an Ald by your side.
Yes.
Well, leading you.
Mordegon plunged Erdrea into darkness. So many lost their lives. But we survived. We have to make the most of that. We have to laugh and smile for those who can't. We may feel like crying. Goodness knows I do. But we mustn't. I can only imagine what Veronica would say.
Cue Veronica?
Pull yourselves together. You've saved the world, you idiots. What are you blubbering for?
Kind of hoping that Veronica would appear right there. But that was a cute Veronica impression.
My awful impression.
Ah, it was cute. It was cute.
Ah, here you all are. Huh? We were wondering where the guests of honor were. The festivities have already begun.
Festivities? We were honoring our dead friend.
It's party time. Come on, darling. Let's go let our hair down.
Good health. Good health. I'm gonna get you.
Looks like peace has even loosened up the Arboreans.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's make this a party to remember.
They still haven't.
Veronica.
They still haven't cleaned up all the giant volcanic rocks that have fallen, though. Savior of all Erdrea, awarded for defeating the Lord of Shadows and restoring the World Tree to its rightful place in the sky. Which reminds me, there was another one of those that I got. Accolades earned. I believe that's under forging. Bracelet Boffin, awarded for achieving a gold star rating for all bracelet recipes on the fun-sized forge. Which means that there aren't any more, but since I've gold starred everything that's there, there's clearly more recipes to get. I wonder if we go into the quest catalog. No, we still only have the 47. Okay. Alright, well, looks like we got a lot of people that we can talk to. Any back there? Yeah, let's start back here.
Though peace is returned, my child will not. Alas, the salvation of the entire world is not sufficient to dispel my grief. But when I see almighty Yggdrasil soaring in the sky above us once more, I feel somehow at peace. I know that my son's spirit sleeps in our holy heart, waiting to be born again. Years, perhaps centuries from now, we shall be reunited. As long as I believe that to be true, I can live on.
Our newborn son passed away shortly after Holy Yggdrasil fell, and my wife has been inconsolable ever since. But at long last I see her begin to smile once more. Our days will forever be tinged with sadness, but now we have hope for a better tomorrow. We must live happy lives, and our child's spirit might rest in peace. And you can always have another kid.
My congratulations, Luminary. Your long and arduous quest is finally at an end. From this day forth, you may live life as you please. A new adventure awaits you, but this time it will be one of your own choosing.
Do I have anyone in the party? I do have them all in my party. Puppy!
Place out for the Luminary. Tell me, what must I do to become as strong as you? Strong enough to defeat the Lord of Shadows? Must I eat a balanced diet rich in nutrients?
You have to eat ham. Lots of ham.
I fear that milk does not agree with me, but if you think it will help me grow big and strong, I should do my best to endure the discomfort.
No, I mean, if you're not lactose tolerant, then don't drink it. Just ham. Nothing but ham. All ham all the time. Luminary, while you and your friends were fighting your way through that flying fortress, I spent every waking moment praying to the heavens for your victory. But staring into the sky for hours on end does tend to make one's neck somewhat sore. It feels a little stiff, especially when I turn to the... Ouch! I can see that. We did get a new item, didn't we? The Sword of Shadows, Luminary's own great weapon, warped into a foul form by Mordegon's malevolent magics. Plus 196 calls forth a devastatingly dark and destructive force to strike a single enemy when used as an item in battle. It is a great sword. And we cannot modify it.
My darling Serena was always a shy, retiring sort, and yet she has fulfilled her divine duty, just like the holy sage Serenica before her. Ah, I'm so proud of her. But more than that, I am so very proud that our little angel has returned to us safe and sound. It would surely bring a tear to Veronica's eye to see how much her little sister has grown.
At long last, my little angel has fulfilled her duty to protect the Luminary, and has returned to the bosom of her beloved family. The pain of losing my dear Veronica will never leave my heart, but today is a day for celebration. 3 cheers for Serena! Hip hip hooray! Auld, my child, because of you, the Lord of Shadows is defeated, and peace reigns over Erdrea once more. And we Keepers have been relieved of a weighty responsibility, that of protecting the Luminary and ensuring that his destiny is fulfilled. Truly, this is a cause for much rejoicing. I do not know how long it has been since I last saw my people smile, but smile they do, and all thanks to you. Pray, join us in celebrating this most auspicious of days. Hey, there's something I've been meaning to ask. When we finished off Mordegon, you swiped his sword, right? The Sword of Shadows? It may look kind of creepy, but underneath all those razor-sharp teeth and bulging eyeballs, it's still a Sword of Light. Have you tried using it yet? Well, no, I haven't fought anything. I must protest, ladies. Please, I am merely a soldier of Heliodor. I hardly think that I deserve such praise. Oh, these ladies will not leave me alone. Do something to rid me of them, I beg you. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not at all.
By the skies, you are a pleasure to behold, good sir. I knew that the Luminary's companions would be heroes to a man, but you are more heroic than I ever imagined possible. Why, if I were 20 years younger, I would cling to you like a creeper. Oh my, what a fine figure of a man you are, so tall and strong and handsome. I would wager that you alone were more than a match for the Lord of Shadows.
Not that I had him attacking much.
Now that you have saved all Erdrea from the darkness, mayhap you can save me from swooning. Oh no, here I go. Oh my, I would so love to speak with those handsome gentlemen, but I cannot hope to compete with these ladies' assertive advances.
Then be assertive yourself. You're still talking about that. He's still talking about that, guys.
I've never seen anyone dance quite so strangely before. It is such fun. I think I shall dance along. I wonder if Grandmother would like to join in too.
Well, I mean, she might not want to break her hip.
What an unusual dance. Still, my boy seems to be enjoying it. That is all that matters to me.
I like how half the ladies in this world have jade bangs.
I've never danced before, so I have little idea how one is supposed to do it. Something like this, perhaps?
Well, I mean, you seem to be doing just fine. Certainly better than, you know, I can do.
Never have found the courage to dance in public before this day. I had worried that people might think me immodest. But now that the world is at peace, I'm filled with a joyous exuberance, and my body moves of its own accord. What fun it is to finally let one's hair down.
I kind of get the feeling that you always wear your hair down.
Fabulous, isn't it, darling? I never thought I'd see the day when the Arborians would be tripping the light fantastic with yours truly. The Lord of Shadows stole everyone's freedom, but now they are free again. Free to dance, dream, and most of all to smile. Hooray!
It would seem that the scorched and ashen earth has regained its fertility. The plants and flowers are flourishing once more.
And yet, we still have, like, burning trees everywhere and these giant burning rocks.
Another bounteous harvest is just around the corner. When we can finally go to sleep with full stomachs again, we will know that the worst is truly behind us, and that we can begin to look to the future once more.
Have you tried our antidotal herb tea? We began drinking it after the fall when our supplies of tea leaves dwindled. People seem to find it bitter and unsavory at first, but it really does grow on one. Now that Erdrea is at peace, perhaps we will turn our attention to exporting this fine beverage to the rest of the world, so that all its people might enjoy the taste of Arboria. I mean, I guess.
Ever since I lost you that night all those years ago, I've been driven by one purpose, and one purpose only, to destroy the darkness that took you from me. And at last it's done. I'll have to think of another reason to get up in the morning now. Actually, I did want to help get Heliodor back on its feet. Oh, and I wanted to try all the different cakes in Gondolia, too. Alright, maybe there are one or two other things to live for.
Was that a proposition?
Oh, would you look at all these smiling faces? It's really true, eh? We really did save the world. I cannot remember the last time I felt so chirpy.
You've turned into a blue bird from City Skylines?
We've been running from the Lord of Shadows for so long, I'd forgotten what peace and quiet felt like. There's still a few things left to do before things could go back to how they once were, but my dream of a life of leisure and laziness isn't far off now.
Well, good for you.
It seems that people all over Erdrea are celebrating the return of peace. News of joyous festivities reaches us from all corners of the world. You have visited many places on your travels, have you not? No doubt the people of those towns and villages would be just as pleased as we to see you.
Serena has much changed from the girl I once knew. Never before have I seen her wear such a majestic expression. My heart goes all aflutter whenever she draws near. Ah, Luminary, that was not intended for your ears. Do not tell Serena, I prithee. Serena, this guy likes you.
When a new leaf appears on the world tree's branches, a new life begins. Each of us has our own leaf on those mighty boughs, and each of us returns there when we die. Veronica may no longer be with us, but her spirit lives on, and one day we will meet again. One day we'll return to our place on those branches. But not just yet. I have a life to live, and I must live it to the fullest, for my sake and for hers.
Alright. Are you going to prevent us from going this way? Why, if it isn't the Luminary, where are you running off to? The festivities are afoot. The people of Arboria are gathered to celebrate the fulfillment of your destiny. Pray, stay a while and rejoice with us. Yep. I had a feeling you'd prevent me from going that way. Alrighty. Other than going into the buildings, I'm not sure what there is to do.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Well, I was gonna go off and see everyone in the world.
Sneaking off without us, honey? If you've got someplace to be, we can all go together, no?
Sure.
Of course we can. Now the world is at peace, the fun can really begin.
In the post-game!
If you're looking for new adventures, I know where we can start. You saw that weird light shining south of Octagonia too, right?
Yeah, giant sparkly spot.
If it was up to me, that's where I'd be headed. But you're the boss.
I am. Alright, now has anything changed? Let's see. Types of monsters defeated, 389 out of 394. Types of items acquired, 649 out of 725. Mini medals acquired, 70. Okay. What monsters have I not seen? Well, I know the Snoger and the Brodicius are both, not the Snoger, the rare version of that. Yeah, right there. I've not fought that yet. And there's the Brodicius. And there's 3 others. Let's see, Jasper Unbound. Mordegon, Lord of Shadows. Mordragon's Tail. Mordragon. Wonder what these 3 are. I am not sure, but when we come back next time, we'll see what the world has to offer now. We'll see what kinds of trouble we can get into.
Luminary, I thank you for blessing our humble gathering with your holy presence. Will you be gracing the other towns of Erdrea with your presence also? Now that the world is at peace once more, people will be striding out in new directions with newfound confidence. If you were to take a tour of Erdrea and speak with the populace, perhaps new paths might open for you too. You are returning to your homes already? Such a shame. I had hoped that your handsome friend would stay with us here in Arborea, that our eyes might feast upon his fine physique a little longer. I jest. Your divine duty is at an end, and now you must rest. Go with our blessing.
Nope, no new quest catalogs have opened. Alright, well, for now we'll call it an episode. When we come back next time, looks like we're going to be looking around the world, see what's going on now in the post-game. See you then, everyone.